Hello, I'm Nina from Arizona. Please like and subscribe. My mom died when I was just a baby, and my very protective dad worked very hard to provide for me. On my 5th birthday, he dressed up as my favorite Disney princess, and when my friends made fun of him, he blew glitter in their faces. It was perfect. I was Daddy's little girl, and because of him, I got really into sports. At school, I was the captain of the wrestling team, and no one dared mess with me. Well, except the cheerleaders and their captain, Jenny, who kept making fun of me for looking like a boy.
Well, 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 if it isn't the captain of the boys' club.
Get out of the way, Jenny. This is not the time to make fun of me. I was so out of breath because I was carrying seats to the gymnasium for an upcoming event. As I walked past Jenny, she tripped me and I fell. I tried to get up, but my knee was all scraped and bleeding. Jenny and her cheerleader Barbies were busy laughing when a girl walked up to them and threw a hard punch right at Jenny's perfect nose.
Ouch! Who are you?
The new girl stood toe-to-toe with Jenny, staring her down. I'm Lola, and if you mess with Nina again, I'll break your fake nose. Lola flipped her purple hair at Jenny, then helped me stand up. Thanks. How do you know my name? Long story. Come on, we'll be late for class. As I limped down the hallway, Jamie, the captain of the boys' wrestling team, spotted me. I had a huge crush on him, but I'd never tell him because he was Jenny's boyfriend. Oh my God, Nina, what happened? Jenny happened. She hates Nina because of you. What do you mean? It's obvious. Jenny is Jamie's girlfriend, but he likes you, Nina. Jamie looked so embarrassed. Jamie, is that true? Yeah. I like you and Jenny knows. I'm so sorry she's mean to you because of me. Don't be sorry. I like you too. We stared at each other, smiling. I forgot all about my hurt knee and walked toward him. He reached out for my hand, but Lola jumped between us and blocked him from touching me. What are you doing? He's not a good match for you, Nina. Trust me. But you don't even know him. I do. Lola looked so sad as she said that. Just then, Jamie's teammates walked by and dragged him away with them. See you later, Jamie. He turned and winked at me, then blew me a kiss. Oh my God, did you see that?
Yeah, I did, and so did Jenny.
A few meters away, Jenny was leaning against the wall, arms crossed and a scowl on her face.
Uh-oh, looks like she's planning your funeral.
Whatever, Jamie just kissed me. Yeah, I know it wasn't an actual kiss, but it was still a kiss. A couple of weeks later, my team and I traveled to another city for the annual school wrestling championships. When we arrived, I opened my hotel room and let out a scream. Lola was sitting on the bed, smiling at me. Lola, what are you doing here?
I came to support you, silly.
She got off the bed and hugged me, but I hesitated. I had so many questions. How did she get here before us? Who let her into my room? It was a little creepy. I woke up the next day to Lola standing over my bed, staring at me. Good morning, sunshine. Time to get ready. You have a big day ahead. She was wearing a t-shirt with my photo and name on it. Where did you even get that? Oh, this. I had it made specially for today. Do you like it? I had one made for you too. She took an identical shirt from her bag and handed it to me. Come on, wear it so we can match. She looked so excited and I didn't have the heart to disappoint her, so I wore it. She teared up and hugged me so tightly. You look perfect, Nina. I laughed awkwardly. When I walked into the arena, I was nervous, but Lola cheered so loud that everyone joined her. When I won, she was close to hysterical. And just when I thought she couldn't get crazier, she did some cartwheels. The crowd jumped to their feet and cheered for her. She blew kisses at them, then took a bow.
Congratulations!
Lola hugged me, but someone pulled her away.
Get away from her, you crazy woman!
Dad, what are you doing here?
I came to surprise you, but then I saw you with her!
Hello, Harry. I see the years haven't been kind to you. Do you two know each other? Are you going to tell her, or should I? Tell me what? That I'm Melissa, your mother. My what? But Dad told me you were dead. He lied to you. If you don't believe me, then let me prove it. She took out wet wipes from her bag and started wiping off her makeup. Now that I noticed, I could tell she was wearing a lot of makeup. Then she took off her purple wig and freed her long blonde hair. Without her makeup and wig, she looked so much older.
Dad, why would you keep me away from my mom? This woman has never been a mother to you, Nina. She is evil, and you cannot trust her.
And I can trust you? You told me she was dead. He took a step toward me, but I raised my hands. Stay away from me! I ran out of the arena and hid in the school bus. But a few minutes later, Melissa joined me. Tears were rolling down her eyes. I'm really sorry I ruined your day.
My day? You ruined my life!
I know, and I'm really sorry. She handed me a piece of paper. This is my address. I have a room ready for you. I want you to come and live with me. I was going to tell her no, but then she broke into loud sobs and fell to her knees. Okay, stop. I'll move in with you. Melissa stood up and jumped with joy.
Yay!
Just like that, her tears were gone. Life at Melissa's house was great. Every day she'd pick me up from school and we'd go shopping. It was so much fun, and even though I missed my dad, I never called him. One day, Jamie came over to visit. Every time I got close to him, Melissa got between us. Literally. When it was time for him to leave, he leaned in to kiss me, but Melissa dropped a stack of plates and we both jumped. You need to leave now, Jamie. Jamie looked terrified of her and ran out of the door before I could stop him. I turned to Melissa with blind rage. Why did you do that? I'm your mother, and I know what's best for you. You've only been my mother for 5 minutes. That's enough, young lady. Go to your room. I walked off, wondering if I'd made a mistake picking her over Dad. The next morning, I walked into the dining room and found Melissa sitting with a stranger. Nina, meet Dale, your new private tutor. You'll be homeschooled from now on. Very funny. I'm going to school. They won't let you in. I already withdrew you from that poor people's school.
You can't do that. Dad won't allow it. I'm calling him right now.
As I dialed Dad's number, she grabbed my phone and dropped it into a jug full of juice. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? You have everything you need here. You don't need to go outside and mix with poor people. I grabbed my bag and headed for the door, but when I tried to open it, a blaring alarm went off. It covered my ears and yelled at Melissa.
What's that?
I installed a new security system to keep you safe. Turn it off! I need to leave now! You're never leaving this house, Nina. How did Melissa go from my BFF Lola to my mom? And now to the scary woman in front of me. She picked up her purse and walked past me. I'm going shopping. As soon as she was gone, I pleaded with Dale. I have to get out of here. Please help me. What's so bad about living here? You're being so ungrateful to Melissa. She's keeping me prisoner. Dale laughed.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. This place is a palace, not a prison.
Dale was clearly not going to help me, so I grabbed his expensive laptop and ran with it to my bathroom. Dale hot on my heels. I turned on the bathtub and held the laptop over the water. I'm going to drop this in the tub if you don't give me the security code for the front door. I let the laptop slip a little and Dale froze. Okay. Code is 9764. Now please give me my laptop. I'm sorry. I dropped the laptop in the tub and ran.
Oh, you crazy!
As he tried to save it, I unlocked the door and sprinted down the driveway. I hailed a cab and asked the driver to take me to Dad's office across town. When we arrived, I borrowed the driver's phone and called Dad. As soon as he picked up, I started to cry.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I should have listened to you. Nina, where are you? I'm outside your office. I'll be right there, honey.
A few minutes later, Dad ran out of his office and embraced me.
I'm so happy to see you. How about I take the day off and we go to your favorite restaurant? I want you to tell me everything that happened.
At the restaurant, I told Dad how Melissa was nice at first, but then she changed.
I'm not surprised. That sounds just like her.
Why did she leave us for all those years?
I lost my job when you were just a few months old. Melissa withdrew all our savings and left me to look after you alone.
I was shocked to hear that my own mother abandoned me just because she didn't want to be poor. As we ate, the restaurant door swung open and in walked Melissa, followed by Jamie? How did you find me? I put a tracker in all your shoes. You're crazy! And why are you with Jamie? Well, I thought we could all have a family reunion. You see, Jamie is my son too. What? Before I married your dad, I was married to Jamie's dad, but I left when Jamie was a baby. Same as you left me. So what if I left both of you? Your fathers were poor. But I'm rich now and you can come live with me as brother and sister. I was going to be sick. All this time I'd been crushing on my brother. I took my shoes off and threw them at Melissa. You can keep those and everything else you bought. When Jamie saw what I'd done, he took off his new Rolex and threw it at Melissa. You can keep that too. I'm sure you put a tracker on it. Jamie ran out of the restaurant, clearly upset. I wanted to run after him, but Dad stopped me. Let him go, honey. He needs time to deal with the shock of what's just happened. No, let's go home. You've had a long day. Dad took my hand and we left Melissa in the restaurant. A few days later, I bumped into Jamie at school. He looked like he hadn't slept in days. His hair was a mess and he kept rubbing his eyes. I reached out to remove some dirt from his hair, but loud laughter startled me.
Oh my god, did you just kiss your brother? That's like so ew!
No, she didn't. But how did you find out that Nina is my sister?
I was at the restaurant. I heard everything.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Wait until I tell everyone what kind of freaks you both are.
You'll do no such thing. We turned to see Melissa standing behind us.
And how will you stop me? With this.
Melissa held out an old photo of Jenny for us to see.
Oh my god, your nose!
Jenny's nose in the photo was so huge it covered half her face.
Give that to me! Where did you even get it?
Funny story. I met someone special recently. His name is Dr. Sloan.
Ring a bell?
The color drained from Jenny's face.
That's my plastic surgeon! But he had no right sharing this photo with you! I'll sue him!
I stole the photo.
Now, you stay away from Jamie and Nina, or I'll plaster your fat nose all over school! Fine!
Jenny walked away defeated. Thanks for that, but this doesn't change anything. I know. Actually, I'm here to say goodbye. I'm going on a year-long cruise with Dr. Sloan. I hope that one day you'll both forgive me. Maybe, but it'll take time. I understand. She hugged us briefly and left. Suddenly, Jamie burst out laughing.
Oh my god, did you see that nose?
Jamie, be nice. We both walked to class laughing. Having a brother wasn't so bad after all. And the end.